Well, welcome. It's time for more Forgotten Games. If you're here for the stream, you may have just heard a little ditty get played. Oh, and before I check that, I guess I should listen to my voice back and make sure it sounds good this time. It does. It sounds just as buttery and smooth and full of life as always. And we're in for a good time tonight. I say, with no proof whatsoever. Nothing to prove that. You can just assume that we're in for a good time, because if you turned up for our other Forgotten Game streams, then you would know that here at Spotluck Gaming, we never lie. We always tell the truth. We're very truthful and we're very honest and we're very full of honor. And we do not make fun of the poor or the crippled. Do not pay attention to anything that you heard from the previous Balan stream from Sauce Boss. We are currently investigating that, and that's all behind us now, though. We're just going to forget that ever happened, and we're going to hop in tonight with some Forgotten Games. By the way, the song that I was just playing, if you turned up early, was Solo by Pond. I think that it is like the perfect theme song for this whole thing that we got going here. Forgotten Games. I can't even remember the name of this segment. Forgotten Games in general. Set that bar of expectations real low, and you will never, ever be disappointed. So anyways, it's nice to have you here, chat, and all others. I see that people are happy to see me plugging away. You know, I like to occasionally, plug the other guys. But we'll get to all that later. For right now, we're just going to go ahead and start out. I'll go ahead and move us over to the right screen here. One moment. Hang on. I'm going to take away my beautiful drawing for just a moment. Okay. I think we have everything all set up. Okay. So, right here, we have our tier list. At the end of the night, for those who don't know, we end up rating all the games on a list from S tier to Hell tier. I think the tier list kind of speaks for itself at this point. You know what it is. You know how it's going to work. And we, of course, have some returning heroes here, FlowLab and Newgrounds, the pinnacle of quality in the gaming ecosphere. And I'm just really excited. How much longer can I keep this bit up? We'll see what happens. I'm not excited just yet, but maybe I will be once we generate our first random word. All right. I don't know why that was at the very bottom of the page. Whatever. Professionalism. What's our first randomly generated word of the night? That's what I do want to know. It is tease. Okay. We'll start with FlowLab for that. And then we'll just kind of ping pong it back and forth. This doesn't seem like a word that would appear all too often. None of these games have T's in them. Well, and all these have been played a decent amount too. Why don't we go ahead and try Newgrounds out? Sorry, FlowLab, you had your chance. We'll be back with you momentarily, I'm sure. Anyways, we have this one. It's called Teaser. Moon Landing the Game. That doesn't really have anything to do with teasing. 5 Nights at Not Pixels Playhouse. I don't think so. Well, I mean, I think we always have to go with this first one and just see where it takes us. 120 plays, or views at least. I still don't know how that works exactly with Newgrounds. Hopefully this is not just a literal teaser for a game that hasn't come out yet. But I don't know. My gamer senses are tingling and they're telling me that's exactly what it's going to be. Let's see. Okay. Well, I can play it. Is there going to be music? There is. And it's beautiful. Should I... Uh-oh, hang on. Hang on a second. See, look here. This commenter helped me out. Looks cool, but should have been uploaded as a video since Newgrounds doesn't like games that didn't have any gameplay in them at all. Thank you, commenter. Thank you, Paulo Playground 71. You saved us a little bit of time there. Okay, already off to a great start, not being able to find a game. All right, fine. No. The page like scrolled up a little bit. It wanted me to click on teaser again. Moon Landing the Game. That's where we're going. I know it doesn't have teaser in it. That's fine. It's just a goofy game made a while ago on Scratch. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, can I not play this? Does this require Flash? Okay, no.
3.
What is this?
2.
I guess I should probably crop in a moment. Let me make sure this is an actual game, though. As you just saw, sometimes the games aren't games.
Blast off.
Okay. Can I control this? I'm pressing buttons. Okay, yes, I can left and right click. Are we really going to start with this? Is anything even going to happen? Okay. So I guess you don't run into stuff. All right, I'll crop in. We'll see how this goes. Please stand by. Doesn't even restart itself. When you lose, you just kind of get taken to a menu and you have to restart everything. Fun. All right. Well, let's go ahead and reset and try this again. Hopefully I cropped that decently well.
3.
We get to sit through this cool cutscene again. I could have cropped the entire game while this was counting down.
1. Blast off.
This is going to be insane, though. Trust me. I mean, it's even got music. What more could you want? We're going to make it to the moon. No cryptocurrency required. Whoa. You guys see that? I almost hit that kite. Is this everything? Is this just, yeah, don't hit the kites with your NASA spacecraft? Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Wow. Just like I said earlier, set those expectations real low. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this a cutscene? What's going on? Is this the end? Very well might be. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it changes perspectives. I can't hit the Boeing aircrafts. Wow. Well, that was unexpected. You know, that's an unexpected angle, literally. Yeah. Anyway, really hope nobody heard that one. Oh, I just saw a chat move. I think somebody actually heard that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. Wow. I mean, I'm just having the time of my life, but I got to be real careful here because, as we saw, if I hit anything, it just kind of sends me to a crash screen. No pun intended. Wow. Look at me soar. Look at me fly. Diagonal? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. What, I can't hit clouds? What kind of shoddy spacecraft is this? Okay. Well, I appreciated that it changed. I don't think I'm going to play that again. I mean, I could. That was pretty brief. Well, we get the idea, though. I don't think chat needs any more of that. You know? I mean, chat's just expecting the plane, it's expecting the rocket to hit a building or something. I don't know what they're referring to, but I don't think there's any building level. I think we're good. I think that's a fine start. Let's not turn off too many viewers already. I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is save a screenshot of this so that we can put it on the tier list later. So just give me one moment, or perhaps several, to get that all saved up. But wow, what a start that was, though. Honestly, that's got to be one of the stronger starts that we've had in a while. I'm just going to say it, okay? It's been a rough last couple of streams. People still tune in, though, to the YouTube version more than anything else. Anyways, so this game was called Moon Landing, the game. We never got to the moon. It's really going to bug me. Maybe if we have time at the end of the stream, we'll return to it. Oh, by the way, I should also address some rumors. Hang on, Moon Landing, the game. I know that in the previous stream of Forgotten Games, I said that would be the final Forgotten Games stream because I had gotten through all the Forgotten Games. Unfortunately, I apparently was mistaken. There are still a few Forgotten Games out there that we missed. So I think we're going to be tackling the rest tonight, and this will be the final Forgotten Games stream, and that is a promise. So, and it's like I said earlier, Spotluck Gaming, we never lie. Okay. I'll go ahead and reset this, and why don't we go ahead and find our next randomly generated word. Keep. Okay. One would imagine that keep would appear in a few games. Oh boy. Yeah, there's that FlowLab quality. Look at all those reused assets. Desperately. Okay, what about this one? Keep your pace. That kind of seems like a two-player game. Maybe I'm wrong. Guess we could try it. But anyway, whoa, hey, hang on. What about this one? Just Keep Moving. That's only been played 22 times. And this looks like an original asset. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's the word keep. So I think, you know what? I think we're going to go for it. Just Keep Moving by Henry Gelfman. Oh, I take back what I said about original assets. No, we're not doing that. Okay, what about this one? Keep Your Pace by Flow Lab Nights. Now, let's bring back the music just in case this doesn't have any. Wait, does it? Does this count as music? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of a tune. Oh, I can switch the music. Yeah, well. Okay, there we go. That's well, it's half music, half sound effect. Anyway, let's go ahead and crop in, then we can play whatever this is. Is there a description? No. Oh boy. All right. I apologize in advance for what is probably going to be a very disappointing and short experience. Okay, there's a black bar at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what that is, but it's apparently part of the game. So don't blame me. Play. What is this? Okay, I just have to outrun the darkness. You have been consumed by the void. And what, do I get a second chance or something? No, I don't. What? What does that radar at the top mean? Where am I? I mean, obviously I'm in the void. Hang on. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot here. Okay, let's try this again. Keep Your Pace. Don't mind me while I... Oh, okay. I think I get it. Yeah. So that meter is like your stamina. And if it goes all the way to the top, then you run out. So you occasionally have to slow down. Okay, that's kind of a unique concept. I mean, it's a little weird. It kind of like pulls you out of the game to constantly have to stop, playing the game, but I'm glad the game was called Keep Your Pace. Otherwise, I never would have known that there was anything that I needed to like keep track of. Oh, man. And it's almost impossible. I say that now, maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know, that seemed a little much. Dang it. Okay, hang on. We'll keep trying a little bit. Because it is a unique concept. Dragged down by what is probably a sort of unfair and very tightly timed system here. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to die at the start. I think that's a... I think that death is supposed to be like on... It's part of the lore. Part of the lore of whatever this is. Ugh. All right, well, that part's hard. We have to like weave around the corner. I could go into the code and just make the bar just a little bit more generous. Go a long way. But hey, original assets. Some fun music. And a fun conceit. See, I always, oh man. Wow, this part's really hard. This part in particular. I guess I need to be like more prepared for it instead of like running through all my stamina at this part. But it's not like this is gonna get any easier. This is, I mean, I don't know. For all I know, this is like an infinite runner. Ugh, I don't like how it can occasionally get like so dark that you can't even like see where you are almost. Ugh. This is unforgiving. Please let this be the end. Are we near the end? Oh, you can't even let it go on the low end. Good grief. Okay, we'll try one more time because I kind of feel like I'm getting the hang of it. That might be an illusion. Hup. Okay, hang on. That didn't count. Come on. That didn't count. And we can check out the other levels. I assume there's other levels. I don't know. Yeah, only 94 plays. This deserves more than 94 plays. I mean, we'll get to the review later, obviously, but compared to what that other game was providing, which is just like another generic Seen it a million times, platformer. I'll take this any day of the week. Yeah, if you time it just right, you can make a decent... Ah, all right. We fell. All right, well, let's see if we were anywhere close. My luck, I was like right at the end. No, like there's another loop section right here. So there's 2 loops. Then you gotta like jump around all this. Who knows what these bars are? And then there's an ending here. Is that the only level? No. Well, maybe. What was this? Just all the tutorial, or is this an actual... Let me see. I'm just so curious. Okay, yeah, so this is the scripted death. You are supposed to die at the start. And then, yeah, I guess this is the only level. You just kind of... Oh, wait, hang on. There's cutscenes. Whoa, hang on a second. What? Am I ascending? Is this the rapture? Get to the light. Okay. You can still save them. Who am I saving? Yeah, see, this game would benefit from a description. It's a good thing I figured out what on earth I'm supposed to do. There's no description. So I easily could have just played this and been like, wow, I just keep dying for no reason. I made it to the light. Do I win? That's it? That was so much easier compared to what happened before. I get a gun? We unlocked the gun. I knew the rumors were true. We can shoot the void. With space bar? Or what? Or okay, no, there's mouse controls now. And I'm fighting... Okay. Please don't send me back to level 1. Please don't send me back to level 1. Cool death animation. Okay. All right, we're still in this, I guess. Dang it. I'm glad I can skip that. Wait. Okay, well, you can kind of skip it. Okay. I mean, I want to see the boss that I'm fighting, but it's more advantageous to just shoot off screen. Did I get him or did I die at the last second? Dang it, I died at the last second. One more time. Yeah, it's just pretty easy. You just kind of stay close to the void and you just shoot off screen. Yeah. You win! More endings and features are coming soon. Is that a fact? Those levels were so easy compared to the first one. Hang on. Is there anything else? There's a roam mode? Is this free roam? Maybe? Or is... No, this was the level I was playing earlier. Yeah, to get to the light. Hang on. I gotta tear this game apart. Make sure that we experienced all of it. Death cutscene, transformation cutscene, you win. Okay. I guess we saw all that. Fair enough. But what if I purchased fast food and just no, what if I went back to that one level? It's this one, right? Yeah, parkour. And then I just drag the character a little further along. Just give me a little bitty head start. Okay. All right. Just pretend like you didn't see that. Just pretend like you didn't see this. Is probably background noise for most people anyway. You didn't see that. You didn't hear that. Nothing happened. Okay. Is this all centered? I hope so. All right, so we just have a bit of a head start. As long as the void doesn't rubber band. I hate that. Yeah, there you go. It's a cakewalk now. And I've removed every bit of challenge that it may have possibly had. Still don't like that it occasionally like flashes black. Makes it like really hard to see. Is it catching up with me? Surely not. I'm pretty far ahead. Oh, there we go. So, I mean, it's... If you can get past the first couple of loops, it's not that bad. We could probably do this if we had more time and patience, but unfortunately we have neither, so it's probably best that we move along. That was Keep Your Pace. I'm gonna go ahead and get a screenshot of that for later, and then we'll move on. An interesting experience to say the least. I wish we had started with that one. It's the running gag of all these Forgotten Game streams that we start with like one of the weakest, most simplistic entries. I've already forgotten it. But I remember being disappointed, whatever it was that started this stream, but all of them start that way. And then we find like a kind of decent game that would have been much better to start with, but unfortunately it's too late now. Keep your pace. Everybody's already clicked off. All right. So that was keep your pace, everybody. I hope it kept your attention. Now, for our next randomly generated word, let's hope that it's just as successful as the previous one. Ash. Okay. Well, I think this sounds like a job for Newgrounds. I don't know, something about it. Maybe I just want to stay away from all like the inevitable like Pokemon fan games that I would get if I looked it up on FlowLab. Okay. No, another Five Nights at Freddy's. No, we're not doing that. Sugar Rush. I mean, it has a decent number of views. Hang on. Okay, this actually has Ash in the title. 387 views. That's more than I prefer, but it's a good title and it's a good thumbnail. So, yeah. Why don't we see if it works? Made in Godot. I've heard good things. I've yet to experience good things. I think this has sound. All the games so far, massive props. They all have sound. Okay. Whoa. I can like zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this is like a colony builder kind of thing. Well, if you know me, you know I hate colony builders. Tune into my RimWorld streams. Gonna stream probably on like Friday or something. Anyway. All right, I guess we'll zoom in. I don't know how much time I can dedicate to something like this for like a little stream, but why not? Uh-oh, is everyone dying? I looked away for a second. Now, did a volcano just... Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, I can make a fishing hut. A new day rises. You are blessed by fortune. Free cards. Okay, oh, so it's like a card-based colony builder, I guess. My hand is full. Click a card to discard. Gosh, well, I know so little about the game, so I don't know. We don't need an aqueduct. Let's instead get this, a palatium. I know what that is. Okay. So there's fire. It would make sense to put my fishing hut by that. No? Okay, okay. Everything's burning. Everything's burning. This is exactly like my RimWorld streams. Where do I put this? There? Do I like it build outwards? Is the day already ending? I just got here. Oh dear. I mean, I'm clicking around. Or maybe I don't place it? Sure seems like I do. I have 9 people, 11 bread. Okay, a new day rises. I don't know what's happening. Everything's happening so fast. Let me see. Well, no. We'll keep trying this. All right. Free cards. Does this eventually imply that I'm gonna have to like, start paying for cards? I guess. Meadow, Campo. I don't want to buy anything new until I like know how to use what I've got. Gosh, some of these are expensive. 100 bread? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna let this run for just 1 second, and I'll be right back in like 4 seconds. Here we go. Sorry about that. I think that was 6 seconds. Anyway, is everybody okay? I just have to wait for a moment. Is everyone all right? How's everybody doing? Uh-oh. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they can rebuild. A new day rises. Okay, cool. I'm not earning anything anymore. There's a faith shop? Okay, that's how I can buy cards. I see. Well, I have my handy dandy fishing hut. Still not sure how to... Oh, okay, you place it on the water. Who'd have thunk? Okay. Should I just reset? I've clearly made a few blunders here. And I guess you just kind of have to get lucky with... Yeah, see, a lot of this space has now been lost to the flame. So I can only place things in, like, some locations. Can I buy anything? I could buy a farm. Oh, I guess I can't? Oh, no, I don't have enough faith yet. Oops. And I forgot I can kind of zoom in a little bit. Not that that really does much. Okay, free card. And what can I afford, though? Because even though it's free, you still have to, like, have the resources. I guess either a house or a farm. I'll go with farm. And, oh, I can get the house, too. Okay. Can the farm go anywhere? Okay, you can build it over charred land. Again, don't know how much of this I can actually play while keeping, you know, the stream flowing and everything. I wish there was like a little tutorial or maybe like some text. Normally I like that there isn't too much text on screen. Oh, dang it. Why wasn't full screen already enabled? I hate when games do this where I do the cropping and then it tells me, oh, by the way, there's full screen. Music, yeah, it's still no description though of how to play it. Went through all the trouble of designing this, but then you didn't give me any details on how to play it. Guess that's something that this and the previous game have in common. There's always a running theme. Keep your eyes peeled. You may just notice it. I've survived much longer than I have any right to have lived for. I guess we'll get a camp? Yeah. Can I not afford this? 15 bread. Pretty sure I can. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can only build some stuff over charred land. I guess only farms. I probably should have restarted so that I could have had like a... I could have like known what I was doing right out the gate. We're getting kind of lucky where these are landing. And what's this bar to the upper right? It's like ticking down. Is that like the day timer, maybe? I haven't been paying attention to it. What I probably need is just another farm because there's just so much scorched earth. Or here's a house. I already had a house. Oops. Am I bad at this? Oh no. Oops. Oh, I clicked on it while it was burning and I think I saved it. Okay. And that's how you get faith, I guess? Well, that's not so bad. I like that there's a bit of interactivity. It's not just like completely left up to chance, assuming that that's how that works. Yeah, you can extinguish it. It seems kind of broken though. Maybe it can only get hit so many times. I don't know. There's nothing else I can really click on. Music's nice. New day. Another farm, maybe? Oh, we probably need to get rid of one of these. The palladium. I think that's a little too far ahead of us right now. May as well get rid of both of them, really. I can only get rid of one. Okay, all right. Another farm seems like a good idea. There we go. Oop. I definitely like that you can save the tile. And I don't know, maybe other like things can happen later on. It's kind of just satisfying. You can just kind of sit back, watch the place grow a little bit. Am I being too positive? Like, this is weirdly positive for me. Can I buy anything from the faith shop? No. Wow, that takes a while. I only have 9. How on earth do you get up to 140? There must be like some buildings that earn that for you. Which of these things do I like? Okay, we'll get rid of the other palladium. Or will it let me? Can we get rid of a quarry? Weird. Okay, I guess since I already have a space, it doesn't need me to get rid of any. There's a pasture. Another camp. We can get a pasture real quick. We probably won't play this much longer. But, yeah, I mean, I like this. And I assume, I mean, it seems like a game that probably has deeper mechanics. Maybe if you string together certain things, You might get like more resources more quickly. It almost feels like you should be able to upgrade these. Maybe I'm just in a balloons mood or something, but we definitely got to do a balloon stream sometime, by the way. Be the most like out-of-pocket random thing, but I'd be all for it. Can't go wrong with balloons. Everybody loves balloons. All right, we'll do one more day, just to see. I don't know what we're seeing. There's really nothing to see. We've clearly seen most of this, but another fishing hut. Oh, what happened to our other fishing hut? Did that burn when I wasn't looking? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean, we're earning. It's slow, honest work. This is how our ancestors lived. In a hexagonal grid next to an active volcano that actively spread fire and destruction every night and every morn. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. It's doing exactly what it should be doing. Anyways, okay. This was an unexpected... We don't normally get games like that. I'm just used to terrible platformers. So, there you go. Before the Ash. I guess that's a fitting name. Excuse me one moment while I save that to my computer. I think that'll do well. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but on the tier list, I don't think that'll do poorly. Definitely not a hell tier game. I can say that for sure. Okay. Let's get our music back. All right. What's our next random word? Lamb. Kind of feel like I want to give FlowLab another go at it. Honestly, not that many lamb games. We have a Minecraft game. Not playing that. Okay. All right, fine. Back to Newgrounds. Oh man, the lowest played game has already 677 views. Well, that's not good. I mean, I could try to sort just by the title alone, see what has lamb in it. Yeah, not much. Man, lamb games perform really well on Newgrounds. Put a lamb in your game and you're set. Well, yeah, I think that might be a bust of a word. Let's try again. I didn't think lamb of all things would trip us up. All right, how about cook? That seems like, I feel like we could find a really fun cooking game on Newgrounds. If we looked long enough. But will Beans Survival really pull through for us? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Shadow the Hedgehog. Can he cause any further destructions? What does that have to do with cooking? Zombify. I'm not seeing cook in a lot of these. There is this, too many cooks, but that has too many views. Are we gonna have to play Beans Survival? All these other games, are we gonna have to play Beans Survival? It does have the least plays. I'm sorry. The purpose of this show is to find, the obscure, forgotten games. When did this come out? December 7th, 2024. It hasn't been, it's fairly new, but you know what I mean. Well, hey, this at least has a description of what to do, which is more than I can say for some of the other stuff we played tonight. WASD to move, space to jump, shift to sprint. That's pretty basic. Oh, wait, hang on, there's more. Left click to attack, slice stuff. Oh gosh, right click to build. Oh no, okay, it's getting too complicated now. All right. I think there's also some advice. Hey, G-Develop. My old buddy G-Develop. I think the last G-Develop game we encountered was like a weird game about thumbs. Let's see if this can do any better. Yeah, PC. Oh dear. Full screen? Do I get any full screen? No? Dang it. All right, hang on. Okay. Play. Old Land World. Idiot Tribes World. So there's different worlds? I don't know. I guess we'll go old land. I guess I appreciate the options. Oh dear. Okay, okay. What do I do again? Space to jump. It is kind of awkward though because you're using WASD and the arrow keys. Oh gosh, it's just Minecraft. It's just Minecraft. Oh, he finally did it. Hope you're happy. I'm gonna get some berries. No? Okay. Oh, I forgot there's also a right-click button. What does that do again? How deep can I dig? This seems like a bad idea. This is a bad idea in Minecraft, and it's probably gonna be an even worse idea in this game. I like how breaking the blocks is just like scribbles that take up the sprite. Okay. There's different biomes, you know? I mean, I don't think it's randomly generated, but, I don't know what I just picked up. Was that a football? What's right-click again? Let me double-check that. Right-click to build... Oh, I can build? How do I do that? I mean, I'm getting materials, but... I don't see an inventory. Hang on, let me... Oh, okay. The E button. That wasn't in the description, was it? Place your... Oh, gosh, it's so, like, crudely designed. Put your blocks and placeables here. Do not mix blocks. Okay. Oh, gosh, what is this? What are these drawings? Okay, well, it's teaching me. Are these my oh gosh, it bundles all your materials together. Yeah, my berries are under here somewhere. Okay. We'll come back to that. Bees. I probably shouldn't attack the bees. Some more berries. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like enemies in this game. I love how the character walks. Is that coal down there? What I really need is like a branch or something, right? So I can make like a pickaxe or a shovel or something. Here, I'll just keep moving in this direction. This is just like the craft mine stream that I did with Jackson a while back. You just enter a world, you know not what your purpose is. Just flung out into the wilds. I will admit, though, I think Craft Mine might have been a bit more exciting. What's this? Some voids in the mountain? Wait, how far away can I mine? Oh, you can just mine anywhere. So I could mine this, like, coal. No, I guess I can't. Weird. I guess I need a tool for that before that works. Okay, here's another tree. I think the trees are the key to all of this. But when I click on them, they don't want to play along. Now let's see if we can craft anything now. What happens if I just put together a bunch of stone? Nothing? All right. Wait, do I have to put them in order? So first I have to do 1, 2... Surely not. That would be insane. No, okay. Oh, wait, oh, craft? Oh, okay. I got some stone blocks. Did I just place one? I'm not sure. Hang on, let me... I'm not sure. I think I just threw that rock. Maybe? Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, you can drop them. That's kind of different than placing them, though. Like, the block doesn't... Yeah, you just kind of drop it in its pick-upable form. What happens if I put all these together? Nothing. What about some berries? Look, you know, it's just like playing Minecraft for the first time. This is what kids have to settle for at school when they can't access, like, Minecraft. And they have to, like, settle for games like this. because the school hasn't blocked it. Well, I do have a stick. I have no idea how I got the stick. Uh-oh. Nighttime. What is this? I don't know what that was. Okay, the sticks, finally. And the edge of the world. We've reached the far lands. That was quick. Hang on. I think this game has big potential, okay? I have a knack for detecting this kind of thing. Okay. Stick plus stick plus rock plus rock. No. What about this? Really? Not that either? What about this? Dang it. I don't know the recipes. It did show me a recipe earlier, or it was like showing recipes in the upper corner, but then I got rid of all of that. Yeah, hang on. What's the advice? Also, you can get flint by mining sand or gravel with a stick. Twig, nothing, nothing, twig. It's like a whole thing. Sorry, I had to adjust that. I guess there doesn't have to... So what about just twig, twig? No? Twig, nothing, nothing, twig. Ugh, I don't like how they move. Oh, okay, okay, sure. How do I equip this? I have stick. Do not mix blocks. Okay. Now what? Now I have stick? Okay, now I can build with those blocks that I made earlier. I only had 2. Fair enough. I mean, the game's kind of working. It's kind of working. I wish I was able to find, like, a recipe book again, though. As it stands, I mean, I have this stick, but I don't know even what to do with that. I could make a fire, I guess. Maybe. Or here, I guess I have to put those two together, maybe. Just get to try, like, every single combination known to man. Okay, look. It's a little rough around the edges. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, at this point, I think I might be the last one to admit it. Yeah. I mean, I kind of see what it's going for. Here, why don't we just build a dirt house real quick? The true Minecraft experience, and then maybe we'll call it a day. If I knew how to make a pickaxe, this would be a very different story. Then I could at least kind of see what's waiting below us, if anything. Probably nothing. All right, time to build our dirt home. I want to build on top of this mountain. Oh, you can move the trees. By placing a block near the tree, it just kind of glitches out of the way. Wasn't that convenient? Minecraft doesn't do that. Oops. Oops. A little hard to place. This is my home. This is my abode. Yeah, that's it. This is where I stay now. Doesn't look like there's any enemies in this game. Why is this called Beans Survival? Because I have yet to find a single bean. I don't know. Thought maybe I could attack the cow with the stick from the inventory. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm like right on the verge of understanding this. But there isn't enough help to me as the player to quite figure it out. Well, it looks like you can equip it. See, the player in this screenshot is holding a stick. I really should stop playing. That'd be the logical thing to do. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, recipes came back. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Just when you thought we were out, we're back in. Okay, so that's flint, I believe, that you can put on the end of the stick. So what's this? Grass, rock, Do I have any more sticks? You have to dig through my inventory. What is this? I have no idea what that is. I guess I don't have a regular stick anymore. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, well, we need some flint. We're not done yet. I mean, look, it's calming, you know? You know, after this, we should try to find another fishing game, because it's been a while since we tried that. It's kind of been a running gag of ours. Oh, but don't I not get flint unless I'm digging with a very specific object in my hand? I think that's what the description was saying. I have to keep looking down at this. It's only like a few words. You have to mine it with a long, sharp stick. Well, that's the problem. Whoa, why is this zoomed in all of a sudden? What? I can zoom in? Oh yeah, you can like scroll. Huh. Wow. Wonders never cease. This game is just full of surprises, huh? The problem is I just don't know how to equip this stick. I have it. I'm ready to use it. But, yeah, all I can do is, like, drop it. And then pick it back up again. Am I just being silly? Maybe I'm being silly, I don't know. Well, it's trying, you know? It knows it's not Minecraft, but it's like, hey, you don't have anything better to do. And it's right. It's right on all accounts. Now, why don't we end this properly and dig straight down? Oh, we can't. It stops us from completely mining the stone here. All right. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, what more? There's nothing more to say about this. It's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it seems like. Just by watching me play, I think you've fully comprehended what I've had to go through here. One moment while I save this to my computer. Beans Survival. Can't wait to rate that one later. Thank you, Beans Survival, for an unforgettable time. All right, next word. What was that game that we just played? I feel like I already forget. Hey, what are you doing here? Stop trying to send me to the bottom of the page, random word generator. How am I supposed to generate words? I can't think of them myself. Okay, blind. It really wants me to see the bottom of the screen so I can look at this terrible mobile ad. All right, blind it is then. Flow Lab, I'm giving you another chance here. Don't fail me now. That's it? Oh, come on, blind's pretty common. 3 games? The blind game. What, is this just like testing if I'm colorblind or not? I don't want to play that. Project Blind? Boring. I mean, it does look like original assets. I kind of have to. I mean, it's 200 plays. That's kind of a lot. Why don't we see if Newgrounds has anything? If they don't, then I guess we'll play Project Blind. Please, Newgrounds, save us. You have no idea what's at stake here for me. Feline Cat Detective. Nope. Wargugglogly? No. Hang on, these don't have blind in them, though. Let's sort this. Title and description only. And then we sort by lowest. That's not blind, that's blonde. What, did I misspell it? No. Useless. Blend, bland. Where's all the blind type games? Sure, make me feel like the moron. Blend, blend, blend. Are we gonna have to play Project Blind? I don't wanna play Project Blind. We have this till the end. Survive as long as possible with limited fuel. The amount of fuel consumption is fixed and reduced. Blind. I don't know why blind is at the end there. I mean, 381. This one only has 200. I think it's our duty to at least see what Project Blind is first. Let's go in blind, you might say. I just can't help myself today. Something's wrong with me, I think. Is this another Fortnite? Or, I'm sorry, not Fortnite. Minecraft? I just jump over an enemy and then it makes a horrible sound. That's the game? That's your game? You are in a big world. Am I? What is this? It's like disturbing. Okay, no, we're not playing Project Blind. We're not. All right, fine. Till the end. It seems like a simple game. Oh, wow. Looks like it has like several versions. Fair enough. Came out in 2023. Sure, let's give it its dues. No music for this, apparently. Normal mode. Sure, we'll go normal. Still no full screen. Had bad luck tonight when it comes to full screen games. Sorry, I forgot to ever reset this. I keep forgetting. There we go. Well, let's give it a shot. Man, there's gotta be music. I mean, a game, it has graphics, it's got text, the text moves, it's gotta have music. It does. Is this Flappy Bird? Is it Flappy Bird? Hang on. Try that again. Do I click? No? Wait, how do I move? Space to start. Oh, for a second I was moving. What weird button do I have to press here? Is it another game that needs the comma button? For a second I saw it move. But I have so little time to react. Again, okay, space. No? Okay, what is it? What is it? Show me, what weird button is it? Space to fly up. That's what I'm doing. Leave it up to me to fail at Flappy Bird. Oh, it is space. Okay, oh, but you kind of have to hold it. It's not quite like mashing it. So it's different than Flappy Bird. It's different, chat. Don't go comparing this to Flappy Bird. Dang it. You also need the fuel because you had that little fuel meter in the corner. All right, let's try again. I mean, I'm decent at Flappy Bird kind of games, but the way this is controlled, it like nosedives really fast, so it's pretty difficult to actually hit anything. I'm surprised I'm even making it this far, to be honest. It like falls really fast and then it jettisons upwards really fast. I'll give it this though. It's better than Project Blind. And I'm somehow doing decently well. Don't ask me how. Ugh. I want to see what easy mode is like. Maybe easy mode is a bit more forgiving with the physics. Again though, I'm doing weirdly well. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this well. I'm kind of disturbed. Music's fun. Imagine if this music was made specifically just for this game. Not impossible. How am I doing this well? What's happening? You've seen my style of gameplay. I like fail at everything. Why am I good at this? Okay, there we go. Put me out of my, I was gonna say misery. Put me out of my success? I don't know. There's my score. Can you beat it at home? Oh, there's a blind mode. I guess we gotta play starvation. What? Hang on, what's blind? Playing of what you cannot see things that are close to you. Oh, fun. Oh no. That's terrible. I think the physics feel a little bit better though. Maybe? I'm not sure about that. No, I'm not so sure about that. Well, this is what the random word generator wanted. It's been leading us to this point. Again, doing weirdly well for barely being able to see anything. It's another score for you people at home to beat. Everybody's going to be playing this. It's going to be the next big thing. This is going to be the next Flappy Bird. Starvation, what's that? You have a limited amount of fuel, but you use less fuel. That's just how it always is. And then normal. And what? Collect fuel. I guess we'll try starvation, but it sounds like just how the game already is. Except I guess there now is just no fuel. So what, I just keep going until I run out of fuel? So this isn't infinite. This is like story mode, basically. I guess we'll try. We'll try to get to the end. And we'll get like a message saying good job. I mean, I guess you can kind of conserve your fuel, so the distance everyone can reach might be very slightly different. It's arcadey. Said it before and I'll say it many times again. Arcadey games do well on these Forgotten Game streams. Short, sweet, to the point. That's what we're looking for. I really should not be this good at this game. Dang it. The moment I say that, of course, then I mess up. All right, I think we all get the idea. I don't think anybody's sitting there watching at home and with bated breath. Oh, man, I wonder what's going to happen next. You watch the first few seconds, you know what it is. All right. That was Till the End. Ironically, a game that has no end. One moment while I save this to my computer. Clog up its arteries just a little bit more with more pointless content. Till the End. All right. FlowLab not doing so hot tonight. Haven't had a lot of FlowLab representation. Let's hope this next randomly generated word fares a little bit better. Say. I mean, come on. We're getting softballs here tonight. Okay. We have If You Say So. Well, that looks unique. That might be it. And I'm fine with that. Oh, we could play Undertale if you guys want. What do you say, chat? You have 3 seconds to respond. Do you want Undertale? Oh, I'm sorry, your time's up. The timer actually started the moment I originally said Undertale. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just go with If You Say So by Zachary Walker. I have no idea what to expect here. Is there going to be a description? Let's see. Nope. Uh-oh. Is this even gonna... Okay, let me just make sure this is a game real quick. Yeah, there's levels. I think there's a level called Jail. What is this? All right, I guess I'll zoom in. I'll bring back the music. You can vibe to that for a moment while I zoom in. Better start vibing. Okay. All right. If You Say So. Level 1? Okay. Press space or press enter? What do you mean? I just clicked on the death symbol and I died. Back to level 1. Oh, and then I can click on the jail symbol and I'm in jail. Hang on, maybe this isn't a real game. There's also, what is this symbol? There's the death symbol, then the jail symbol in orange. Then under that, there's this green symbol. What is this? Do I go to heaven? I don't know what this means. It's art. Somebody made it. Okay. Press space or press enter. Mike Ellis, murder. Okay. It feels like we're always on the verge of something happening. Can I move? What is this? A description would be nice right about now. Number, please. You? What? I didn't do anything. Mike, are we like interrogating someone? Where were you born? USA. You just can ask him questions? What is this game? What is this? And like, who is this Mike? We're talking to a fella named Mike? Why is his head like on top of a pile of dung? Is that his body? Is he like morbidly obese? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, level 1. This isn't a level. This isn't what a level looks like. Oh yes, here's level 2. There's nothing even. What is this? What is this object? Does this do anything? No. I don't think any of this does anything. I think we've been shanghaied yet again. I mean, we have quote-unquote level. Who is this? How do I reach this spot? There's a lighter here I can turn on. If I press space, we go to prison. Oh, these are the other numbers that I never clicked. I see. 3. Oh, look at this guy. Are we gonna rate this? I don't think so. We probably need to move on because there's nothing to this. It's just like convicts, and 4 doesn't even work. Wow. You botched it again, FlowLab. You botched it again. What can I say? Get it? Say. Oh, please clap. Okay, 112, let's see. Is say in any of these? Say, surprisingly a rare word. We have this, Balloon Popper. Try to pop as many as you can. I don't think so. Say isn't in any of these. Hang on. Okay, let's sort. Title only. I'm not giving up on this yet. This isn't gonna be another lamb situation. Okay, I think it is. Because the lowest one is 539 views. That's too many. That's too many. What about title and description? Both of them. What will chat think of me if I give up now? They'll think so little of me, and they clearly don't think that way already. The world's most average game? This is like their first game. No, I don't think so. I'm not feeling that. Okay, what's this? Towards the Skies. This is catching my attention. Different places to get to the top. Just jump and try to get to the end. I don't even know what to say. Say no more. It's a platformer where you jump on floating platforms. Hey, you know, oh, look, it had an opening. Kinda, not really. Oh, I can turn on slippery mode? Well, maybe we'll try that later. Okay, let's give this a shot. How do I jump? Oh gosh, he's physics. It's like the same physics as the rocket earlier. Oh dear. Like oh, the gravity is so strong. Oh boy. By the end of this stream, I'm not gonna know what to say. Ugh. I mean, I don't know if you can clock just by watching this how like heavy the character is and thus how difficult the platforming is. If you can clock it, then you must be a real gamer. Oh, I'm sorry, this music's awfully loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Okay. I think that might be a bit better, sorry. Yeah, if you couldn't hear me while I was talking just now, I was making fun of the game. That's all you need to know. You probably could have guessed that even without hearing me. We're getting better. I don't like the fact that we're getting better. Because the better we get, the more we have to play. Look at these diverging paths. Didn't we already do this level? Is the game reusing levels and hoping I don't notice? Be a real dastardly plot. Is this even the right way? It looks like there's branching paths, so I don't even... Yeah, I think I just wasted my time. The portal's probably at the top. Yeah. Let's try that again. Well, you know, it's important to occasionally point out positives. I like that the character has a bit of like squash and stretch when he lands. Okay, now back to negative though. The platforming here is just awful. You drop so quickly, And if you hit the spikes from any angle, you obviously lose instantaneously. You have no idea where the exit is. The graphics leave a little bit to be desired. But you know what? The music, top tier. I mean, I don't even know why I would go that way. Clearly, the portal is always like the highest point up. I guess it doesn't have to be. It could be down here. I don't know. Figure it out, idiot. I mean, look. Maybe this is someone's first game. Fair enough, but I mean, if you figured out how to do platforming and you figured out how to do spikes that like kill you and send you back to the start and how to do an exit, why not just add like a little bit more? Like, I mean, I don't know. If I was making this game, maybe I would add like some clouds. Maybe occasionally like something different to hop on to. Oh, but wait, we've yet to enable slippery mode. So just forget everything I'm saying. Oh, gosh. I'll play this level for just a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Then we'll turn on slippery mode and then we'll get out of here. We'll slip and slide right out of here. Don't worry, gang. We're not stuck here. I can leave anytime I want to. One more time. One more time. I think I just found a shortcut. Don't tell anyone. This is gonna be like a speed run. Oh man. Pixel perfect. Wow, look at this. Is it even gonna be over here? Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, okay, something new. Okay, different perspectives. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. But how about that squash and stretch though on the main character? I mean, you gotta love it. Is this even possible? Can I make this jump? I don't think so. Thanks for bringing some juice, chat member. I could use it. I'm running out of it here on stream. This is impossible. I mean, I guess maybe I could stand like right on the edge. Is that what they want? Is that what you want from me? Yeah, that's exactly what they want. I gotta start like getting pixel perfect all the time. Don't worry, we'll enable slippery mode and then we'll get out of here like I promised. Spotluck always keeps their promises. That's what I kept saying, right? Huh. Come on, just kill me already. Just kill me so I don't have to play any more of this. Okay, is this death? What's waiting down here? Springs? Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're good. I'm good. All right, slippery mode. Wow, look at that. And different music? Is this slippery music? Slippery type music? When I hear music like this, I think of slippery stuff. Oh man, it's a little too slippery. Wow. Wow. Like you can gain so much speed that it's like almost impossible to cancel it out in time. I don't know if slippery mode was fully thought out. I think maybe, I don't know. Hang on one second. I'm not sure if they really fully thought out slippery mode. Oh dear. And we gotta clear at least one level of slippery mode. Otherwise I'll never hear the end of it. All my friends will be saying, behind my back, and to my face, Dominic never cleared slippery mode and towards the sky. He didn't even do one level. I can do this. Come on, come on, no. Yeah, I'm really bad at slipping. Or, no, actually, I'm really good at slipping, though. I mean, look at how much I'm slipping. What I'm bad at is platforming while slipping. But I've got slipping down pat. Oh, dear. That's terrible. That's virtually impossible unless, like, you move in, like, barely at all. Like, the smallest little increments. But then that's a problem too, because your character falls so fast that you kind of have to build up speed. Because if you don't have enough speed, then you're just going to drop down exactly like what I just did. All right, I think we all get the idea. Again, I really don't think anyone's waiting with bated breath to see what happens at the end of Towards the Skies. And if you are, then I think you need to seek help. You're not going to get it here. Towards the Skies, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Let me save that real quick. I feel like we're getting through a lot of games tonight. That could change in an instant. All it takes is just one game that hooks me for no apparent reason. And then just like really messes everything up, messes up our whole flow. Speaking of flow, I'm definitely going to use Flow Lab for whatever our next word is. Let's see. Rough. Well, that's pretty fitting for the night. All right, what rough games do we have? Flow Lab. None? Come on, rough. There's no game with rough in the title? That seems like a pretty common word. I mean, we could always play Hood Shootout, but I don't know. Let's see what Newgrounds has. Newgrounds is carrying tonight. And okay, here's one. Hangman Pokemon. Is it literally just playing Hangman but with names of Pokemon? I don't know. It's not like we have any Pokemon fans around here that would be able to help. There's also this one, Year of Awesome. It's a little rough around the edges. Made in 6 days. I like the name, Year of Awesome. I mean, Hangman Pokemon, maybe that would be like kind of fun for like a minute, but I think that Year of Awesome might be a bit more engaging, let's say. I think Year of Awesome is going to be a little bit more engaging than literally just playing Hangman. So I think we're going to go with Year of Awesome. Will it have full screen? Come on, I'm waiting for that game. The first game that just gives me full screen right out the gate. Nope. Full screen, I mean, I don't know. I am a game developer and all, but my experiences are very limited. Maybe full screen is just really hard to implement in most games. You would definitely think that from all the experiences we've had. All right, Year of Awesome is a roguelike that I made as a gift for my anniversary with someone incredible. Oh, that's nice. It's a little rough around the edges. There's a few references and jokes here that only the creator and their girlfriend will understand. Oh boy. Well, I see Scary Clown, I see Cat, I see a centipede? I don't know what that is. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. Yeah, Chad, I am a game dev, and I don't mean to brag or anything, but my game has full screen. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You don't have to clap. You don't have to clap. Listen, not everybody can be as skilled as me, all right? I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and play. Move with WASD. Shoot. I can click. Okay, with my mouse. Oh, gosh dang it! What is up with all these games? It shows me full screen after I've already cropped. Okay, fine. J for full screen, obviously. Why didn't I think of that sooner? What a fool I've been. All right, open, Chad's asking if my game has a pause function. Well, you know, most games don't really need pause functions. It's full screen though, I mean, that's the main, especially if you're making a game that it doesn't matter if you're paused or not. There's no benefit or loss to pausing. It would just be an extra thing that adds nothing to the actual experience. Leave me alone. Okay, anyway. We can open the store, super important. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna play. Move with WASD and then I click around. Okie dokie. All right, so we're playing as a girl shooting ghouls with hearts. Basically Phasmophobia in a nutshell. Bit more action-packed, you know? Wait, is there music to this? I think so. Hang on, let me mute. There is. My bad. Oh gosh, she's dying. She's dying. Okay, hang on, we'll try that again. Days survived? Is that what that just said? Can I play this for days? Oh, here, let me turn up the music again, sorry. There we go. You can let me know if that is too loud. It's probably fine, though. Wow. Look at me go. Look at these ghouls. They don't stand a chance. Now, I will say, one slight hitch is that the shooting is inconsistent. Like, I'm shooting in the exact same direction. I'm not moving my cursor, but the hearts just, like, randomly decide where they roughly want to go. Marshmallows. Angry marshmallows. I mean, this would be a lot better if I could control where they go. I'm just kind of suggesting, and then they roughly oblige. Maybe that's just one of the inside jokes that I don't get. No, isn't that funny, sweetie? That the targeting system doesn't really work? I want a divorce. Now, I mean, it's kind of nice that we know what this is. You know, it's just a present to someone that the creator loves. You know? See, I have a heart. I can appreciate that. I mean, look at this candy corn mouse. That's cool. I approve of the candy corn mouse. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. What else is around here? I don't know why I'm getting bogged down in the minutia here. Let's just explore. There's gumdrops. There's cotton candy trees. There's a grave? What? What is this? It's like their dead pet. There's a reference to, yeah, that's fun. Oh, okay. I think, oh, okay. No. We're in the haunted biome. Look out for that purple guy. See, we got Five Nights at Freddy's after all. There's no escaping it, I guess. Wow. Well, I mean, again, it's a sweet gesture. I don't know how long the partner would really want to play this. Yes, here's the game I made you. What do? You just kind of walk around. You can kind of shoot, kind of. Okay. Like, is there anywhere to go? No, you just kind of wander around. Occasionally a ghoul will appear. Okay. There's different biomes. Oh, you're in the desert biome. You see that? You see you're in the desert biome? Look out for that triangle. So about that divorce. Anyway. I mean, I think we've seen all the biomes. This has the potential to be like something kind of interesting, I guess. If the targeting were a bit better. And, if there was like something to achieve, like a collectible maybe. I'm surprised this game doesn't have a collectible. Oh, wait, it does. It says coins there. How do I get coins? Do I just get that by killing enemies? Doesn't seem like I get anything from that. Oh gosh, these things take a ton of hits. Are these invincible? I hit that a bunch of times and nothing happened. Chat thinks that this is a Gravity Falls reference. I mean, I don't know. It's the Illuminati triangle. It's in all kinds of things, but it might be. Listen, chat, don't ask me. Ask the developer. They made this for their loved one. I'm sure this smiley face has some deep, impactful meaning for their relationship. And this desolate wasteland we're exploring represents, I don't know, fragility. I think we can call it. Is all the enemies are triangles now? Okay, hang on. I've lost coins somehow. How do I get coins? Okay, you get coins by killing enemies, even though they don't seem to actually drop anything. And you know what else I just noticed? Days remaining in the upper left corner there. I completely was spacing that. 243. What? I have to survive like a full year in this realm? There's nothing else to do. I'm not gonna play this for like 236 more seconds. Especially since these seconds don't seem to tick by at a consistent rate. Yeah, I don't know what to feel from this. Chat doesn't know what to feel. They don't understand. And they fear what they don't understand, rightfully so. Okay, I think we've seen enough. I think we've seen enough. There's no more surprises in this world. Beautiful game for a beautiful blossoming relationship. That was Year of Awesome. Oh, I see why it's called Year now, because you have to spend a full year. Is it awesome though? It's it was a year. We'll just leave it at that. Let me save this to my computer real quick, because let me tell you, I have a lot to say about Year of Awesome, but you have to wait till the end for the tier list. I'm sorry, but trust me, I have a lot to say. I could write a book about my thoughts of Year of Awesome. Man, if only we had the time. All right, what's our next randomly generated word? Hey. Okay, come on, FlowLab. Come on, FlowLab. You're the OG. We started all these Forgotten Game streams with only you. Why don't you show us what you're made of? Well, okay, this has hay in it. Hungry Hayden. I think we're gonna have to play Hungry Hayden. I think that's our only play. Hang on, is there anything else? Oh man, look at this. Warzone, 0 plays. Unfortunately, it's all just generic assets, so not really worth our time. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to play this. Hungry Hayden. Time to play Hungry Hayden, everybody. Oh, A, D, okay. Space to jump and something to shoot. Oh, it's just reuse assets. No. No, you've tricked me. I really don't like playing these FlowLab games that just use the built-in FlowLab assets. I need something else. To be fair, this is a bit better looking than some, but no, we're not gonna do that. That's not worth our time. You know what is worth our time? This one, Xeroxygeno. Xeroxygeno. It sounds like some kind of like pill that you would take to cure depression. I could use some Xeroxygeno right now. Haz clic en el naval que quieras. I don't know what any of this means. Am I gonna learn about mountains? Is that what this stream has come to? We're gonna learn about various mountains? In Spanish, no less. I mean, hang on, let me just, okay, let's, oh, okay, and then it takes us into the mountain, and then you traverse. Wow. I don't think so. Again, just too generic. I've seen good FlowLab games. I know that, okay, well that's kind of unique, but not good enough. Why am I playing this? Stop me, chat, stop me. Turn it off. End the stream, turn it off. Get me out of here. Hang on, I'm almost at the top of the mountain though. Maybe something cool happens. I can throw pickaxes. I mean, if I'm actually gonna play this, I need to put it in full screen. I realize that, but I'm not gonna play this, so therefore it's not going in full screen. Okay, yeah, not playing it. We're not playing that. Okay, anything? Is there any? No? Okay. Back to you, Newgrounds. Take it away. All right. Yeah, none of these really have hey in the title. It's all just like Spanish. Okay. Bust. It's a bust. New word. Bird. Okay. FlowLab. If you cannot provide a good bird game, then we're out of here. Hey, look, Flappy Bird. Afraid we already did that, though. Hey, look, it's Flappy Bird again. The bird game. More Flappy Bird. More Flappy. Everything's Flappy Bird. It's all Flappy Bird. Invisible Bird. One life. Okay, maybe that. That might work. Flippy Bird. Very different from Flappy Bird. Make no mistake. Save the Bird. I kind of want to save a bird. And then a bunch of other junk. Okay, let's play Save the Bird. I mean, look at this thumbnail. This thumbnail's just calling out to me. Oh gosh, it's giant. Oh gosh, what is this? Is there music? There kind of is. It's very low. You probably can't even hear it. Guess I'll turn this up. You can kind of, it's like little wind chimes in the distance. Feathers. Look how giant this is. I'll crop it, but whatever. Hang on. Okay. All right. Pick up the feathers. You're going to need this. What is this, like, bizarre kiwi creature lurking in the woods? Hint, there's a lever in this level. Find it. Okay. So I collect feathers. I just said that I didn't want to do a generic, like, asset flip game. And here we are. You've seen the falling block. Now get ready for the this is so hard to read. Camouflage disappearing block. Oh, my favorite. Dang it. Let's try that again. We gotta collect all the feathers, gang. This is very important to me. I guess this is gonna save a bird. Are we gonna, like, glue these to a bird? Take a break. Nothing is going to happen. Wait, what's happening? I promise? What's going on? This game's taking a disturbing turn. This is gonna be in the thumbnail, by the way. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to scare small children any more than we already do. No! Dang it. See, now I'm hooked. I gotta see what happens with the kiwi beast. What does it want with me? What does it have to do with this bird conundrum? The platforming's fairly reliable. You'd actually be surprised. I mean, compared to the previous ones, it's much more reliable. I really hope this level ends soon, though. Oh gosh, please, please. I'm not that good. Oh, gosh. Yay. Oh no, but there's a lever. I don't know where that is. Oh no. It could have been anywhere. Do you guys, anyone see a lever? Oh, it's here. Gosh dang it. I even saw this. I thought it was like a berry. It's behind the plant. Gotta do all that again. Remember earlier when I said that we were making good time with all the games, but eventually something would come along that would just, like, eat up all of our time? I think this is that. Just eating up all our time. Just slurping it down. Not a care in the world. Okay, got some new music. Really hope nothing disturbing happens with the kiwi monster. This game is just gluttonous. It's just eating up all of our time. Maybe this game is all about gluttony. I mean, there is the kiwi beast might be like, it's a representation of gluttony. There it is. Press Q to dash right. Oh gosh, there's controls now. There's like new stuff. Wow, it kind of works. Kind of. Well, well, you know. Not really. Oh gosh. That makes no sense. Look at your, okay, Chad, if you have a keyboard, it's E to dash left, Q to dash right. But Q is on the left and E is on the right. So that's kind of awkward. I don't know if I can wrap my head around that. Do I need to know that? Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't, that might be a, that might be too much for me. My poor old heart can't take it, you know? My heart can't take it, chat. It was already challenging enough. I was jumping on like singular blocks. And if you fall, you instantly die. I think I forgot to even flick the switch. So even if I do make it to the end, I probably won't stand a chance. Here, I'll try again, but it's so awkward. Ugh. Oh, I made it. But again, I didn't flick the switch, so even if I do make it to the end, we're gonna have to restart. Oh no, I guess I did flick the switch. What? It was a fake door? I see. So that's how we're playing it, huh? That's how we're playing it? Look, wasn't it enough to make a bad game? You also had to make an impossible game? Come on. Come on. You didn't need to do that. That's really the only section where you need to know to do that. Okay, this time don't hit the door. Door is a lie. Oh gosh. Why? Are you sure you didn't forget anything? Yeah, I forgot the lever, I know. Oh, come on, one more time, one more time. Okay, lever. Last try. I landed in like the worst spot. This music is so like relaxing. The game itself is just making my blood pressure skyrocket though. Maybe that's what the kiwi is for. Kiwis are good for blood pressure probably. I don't know if the kiwi is friend or foe. I mean, it looks like a friend, but it radiates foe energy. It's like an aura of foe-itude. All right. Okay. Ooh! Oh! Please end the level, end the level. I've suffered enough. What is this? What is this? Ahoy, stranger. Board the cloud and dodge the spikes. Yarg. Okay. Oh, we're riding on a cloud now. And I died instantly? Cool. Let's cheat real quick. Save the bird. I've yet to even see a bird. By the way, there was this whole conceit of collecting feathers, and there's just like 2 at the beginning, and then you never see any more feathers. Then it's just all about kiwis and platforming. All right, so we're just gonna cheat a little bit. It's just one giant level, all strung together. Okay. Let's try that again. All aboard the cloud, everybody. Is this even possible? Barely. Barely. How does this, what? Oh, come on, I can't get over that. I can barely, you'd have to like be perfect. And the controls are so awkward. Don't make me do it again. No, why are you going to edit? No, don't, oh, you're making me do it again, really? All right, I'm being told I have to do it again. Or do I? I mean, if I'm close to the end, then we can just go to the final level. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a long platforming section, then you reach the end. We weren't even that close. Let's go to level 3. Welcome to the haunted level. Oh boy. I like how the switch is just always at the very start behind the bush. Like, the game makes this whole big deal of, okay, there's a lever, you have to find the lever, and don't forget to collect all the feathers. And then the feathers and the lever are all just at the start, and then it's just a completely different set of challenges for you to face. Very unique concept there, I guess. What makes this level haunted? Is there gonna be a jump scare? Souls of previous players rest here, and they're mad. Yeah, I would be too. Although, this is assuming that there are any other players, and let's be honest, I'm the only one. What? Did it take me back to level 1? Wow, that's lame. Lame. We'll try level 3 again. That's an awful lame-brained move. Save the bird. Whatever this game is called. I think I forgot the switch again. Oh man, I died right away. One more time. Nope, never mind. Okay, level 4. There is a windscreen. I guess we can check that out. Oh no. Welcome to Kiwi's Gauntlet. Your skill will be put to the test. Good luck. Oh no, I don't have any skill to test. Time that we put together everything we've learned. Shocked I was even able to make that jump. Ugh, that's awful. Maybe if I put both of my hands on the keyboard. I have one hand on the mouse. As if this is really gonna help. Okay, that actually kind of helps. Oh, but it despawned, so you're out of luck. One more time. Please don't reset me at the start of the game. Oh, it just doesn't reset me at all. Okay. I could probably keep playing that, but let's just see the windscreen. You win. You successfully freed the bird. Did I? Hang on. Okay, where's the bird at? One more time. Okay, one more time. One more time. One more time. I've learned a lot. Kiwi has taught me well. Okay, wait, hang on. One more time. One more time. And this is it. This is how I save the bird. I gotta save the bird. I don't know why I'm saving the bird. I guess it's just to be a good person, I guess. Ugh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that dash is awful. A different button would have worked well. Maybe use the arrow keys. That would have felt decent. But not Q and E. Really weird placement. All right, well, that's the game. Save the bird. Boo. Boo, save the bird. I thought I was going to be saving birds. I just collected 3 feathers. And to go through a gauntlet of nearly impossible platforming. Expectations decimated. Save the bird. Okay. And that is by user 137931. I'm not saying the game was made by an AI. But I'm not saying that it was not made by a maybe AI, perhaps. We still have Invisible Bird over here, but I also remembered that I said that we would try to find another fishing game. So I think we're going to do that. We've played many fishing games, or fish games in general, here on FlowLab, and I'm just kind of curious what else exists out here. We're fishing for good games. Will we catch one? So far, not so good. About on page 4, anything good here? Not epic fishing game. Cute little non-eventful fishing game. Okay, all right. That's fine. Fishing doesn't have to be eventful. It's fishing. 16 plays. It's made by a studio. A studio made this. Indie Shark Studios. We all know them. Whoa. Oh, there's a description. That's rare. Hello. I hope you like my cute little game. You can switch between your skins with your number keys. Some skins you need to catch some fish. That's cool. Click the player to play and try to match the gray bar to the pink bar to catch a fish. You can click on the fish to make them go away. Okay. Oh, there's trash in the game. There's new fish added. There's a trash skin. I want that. Literally one of the tags, every time I stream Forgotten Games, one of the tags is trash. So, I think it's fitting. All right, I'll go ahead and crop in. So unfortunately, this game doesn't have any music built in. I feel like if you're gonna make a fishing game, music is like half the game. All right, let's give it a shot. Clicking on the guy. Isn't that what I was supposed to do? Okay, this is the fish log, I assume. I don't know what this is. Bait? Skins, maybe? Whoa, what is this? What's happening? Did I win? You have to left click a bunch and the gray bar has to be even with the pink bar. Oh, but I went a little too far, so the line snapped. Okay, so I guess that's a fish? No, wait, that's trash. I caught, what? What? Okay, so this is my fishing log, and this is the trash log. I caught a clothes hanger and like a bottle, I think. And then the fish log just doesn't show me anything. Cool. Let's see what we get next. Line snapped. Line snapped. I caught nothing. Yeah. I think this game might be a little broken. Can I change skins yet? Yeah, there's a cowboy skin. That's it. That's all I have so far. Well, we'll keep trying. We got to get all the skins, right? This is broken. I can't see the fish. Remember when I said that half the fun of a fishing game is the music? The other half is seeing the fish. What is this? I don't know what that is. 3271? Is this a secret code? Nope. I don't know what that is. Let's keep trying. Okay, we caught a dead body. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. New skin? No? No. Okay. All right. Line snapped. There's barely, you really don't have much control over this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes you get a Microsoft Paint picture of a bug. Yeah. Oh, what is that? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, a fish! Look, you can actually catch fish in this game. It's possible, it's true. The legends, they're true. They're all true. Wow. I caught a syringe. Guess that's going in the trash, huh? Look at, oh, I've almost collected all the trash. I mean, I could have told you that before we started this game, really. We've collected a lot of trash tonight. Oh, we got a boot. Is that the last piece of trash? No, there's more. This game is the last piece of trash. Yay, I think this is the last real piece of trash. What is that? What am I looking at? Yeah, that's all of them. We got them all. Have a new skin? No? I was promised more skins. I'm just not getting any fish. Yeah, I've got 2 fish. Just always getting trash here. Nice catch. Uh-oh, line snapped. You really don't stand a chance. When you're clicking upwards, it barely ever works. It's just better to wait for it to tick downwards, because then it'll always end up like crossing the threshold of where the pink marker is. If that made any sense whatsoever. If it didn't, that's fine. You see what we're playing here. You don't need to understand. Fish! Fish! There's even animation for a second. We got 1 frame of animation. Look at that. And then we got a syringe. Look at that. Wow. I like how just sometimes it's just nothing. I guess this is true to real fishing if you think about it. We already got that fish. Well, I mean, I will say on one level, on some level, this is kind of similar to what I was looking for in a fishing game. I'm not looking for a platformer like we've got. Okay, all right, I take it back. I take it back. I take it all back. What even is that? That's nothing. That's a fish? That's one of the fish? What are you talking about? Why am I still playing this? Just another dead body. And then a pumpkin. The developer was just like, I don't know, man. When I read this changelog, 1.5 changelog, it sounds like it's so professional. Added a new fish? Question mark. Just added like a pumpkin or something. Called it a day. Oh, look at this fish. Yeah. What, is that a skin? Do I get a skin? Oh, I do, okay. I got the trash skin. I take it all back. I take it all back. We got the trash skin, everybody. And we got this, too. What is this? An unspeakable terror? I don't know. That was like what fear itself looks like. You don't have to understand it. You just have to feel it. Wow. This should be like the new mascot of these streams. Can I just like port this guy out of the game? Just like stick him just anywhere. He can just be in the corner. Like how Jackson has like a little Tim counter when he plays Blonde Wonderworld. I'll have a trash corner. This guy will always be watching. Oh, look, I got something new. Is that a new skin? No. Okay, I get the idea. I get the picture. Here, why don't I see what the other fish look like, and then we'll call it a day for this game at least. Here's all the fish. Let's see. Oh, that's behaviors. Sorry. Edit. Where's the animation option? Been a while since I've seen this. Pick an animation. Okay, we saw that one. It's kind of awkward to go through them all. No idea what that is. There was like 2 actual fish in this game, then everything else is just garbage and faces. And whatever this is, that's not a fish. I don't know what that is. That's not a fish. What's this? Not a fish. Not a fish game. You're testing my patience game. Wow, look at this one. You know that when you see something like this, the developer this is the developer gave up sprite. That's all this is. That is what it represents. You know what? If the developer doesn't care anymore, I don't care anymore. There, you saw the fish. You saw enough of them anyways. That game was called Not Epic Fishing Game. I guess it tried to warn me, huh? It's by Masterworking223. 17 plays, 1 favorite. Well, I'll give it this. It helped fill out the Flow Lab roster tonight. And that's it. Anyway, I think we can maybe do one more game, though. One more game. How about we generate one more word? Hopefully it's a good one. Shed. Okay. Flow Lab. Last chance, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Just kidding. Not kidding about it being the last chance, but about it being my buddy. Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, now I know that this doesn't have shed in the title, but it does have fish in the title. And we were just playing a fish game, so I think this was meant to be. Only 5 plays, too. And it looks unique. There's other fish in the sea. Demo, question mark? All right, let's give it a shot. Hey, look, fishing. Is this the fishing game that we've been searching for all these years? Is my long journey finally coming to an end? Keep in mind, this is the final Forgotten Game stream. Is there music? I think so. Hang on, let me adjust the volume a little bit. Okay, there's other fish in the sea. Controls. ASD to move around. You cannot jump. You know what? I'm fine with that. I played enough platformers tonight. E to dive into the water. Oh no. Escape to exist the shed. You can enter the shed by bumping into the black-haired person. What? F to full screen. Oh, okay. That's nice. It's very kind of you. F to shoot. What? That's kind of contradictory. Okay, but that's disabled, so I don't even know why it's here. And then some helpful tips that I won't read, and then I will regret not reading later on. I just got to remember E to dive and escape to exist the shed. Simple enough, right? Hey, full screen's not working, pal. I'm playing it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, hang on, let me reset this for you. Full screen doesn't even work. It just gives me this giant black bevel. Or is it bezel? I don't know. Fine, I'll do it myself. There we go. Okay, press E to get started. Look in the description for more control. Nah. Oh, we're a little submarine guy. Ah, that's cool. He has a little animation. The bar is low. Remember the song, the bar is low. Down there to continue. Okay, let me just drift down the speed of sound. Yeah. Suspense. Boring me. Either one of these spaces. Pick and explore. Okay. I like a good exploration. Is that all this is? I just kind of dive around and I find like cool little sprites? That would be fine, by the way. That's all this has to be. Get to work. Oh no. Your job is to treat the cod and squid. Treat them? You will earn money for this. More money, more winning. I like winning. How do I treat them? What do I do? I just wanted to explore. What? Oh, I treat them by running into them? Is that what treatment means to you? What is this? I'm like underground. What are these, like broccoli trees? Or cauliflower trees? I lost my music. That makes me sad. Me personally, I kind of like music in my games, but maybe this game wanted to go for like, you're alone, you know? You're in the deep ocean, obviously. Treating the cods and the squids. No music for you. You're just alone with your thoughts. Alone with your thoughts and the cods and the squids. I feel like I got them all. Got them all, game. What do you want from me? I sound so, like, just meek at this point. I did what you asked of me, sir. I got all of them. Please, let me go. Let me go. What is this place? Let me go. I did what you asked. I did everything you asked of me. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe there's more up here. It's really annoying to move. You have to, like, constantly spam the up button. There's nothing here. Do I have to look at the tips? Hang on. Let's look at the tips and tricks. You cannot get 3 achievements. I don't care. There's only dialogue in the sea. I don't care. The music is extremely bad. Okay. The counter... the game said that, not me. The counter score will be out of order due to not being able to find out how to. It seems like this developer just like didn't know how to do anything. Like this entire description is just them going like, okay, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This kind of works, but not in the way that I anticipated. Once going to the first cutscene, if you click no, your whole experience will be pointless. Yeah, again, this game is just busted. For people who want to know their score, no, not really. The buttons are stubborn. You'll have to press a certain spot around them to carry on. What? Restart. Dang it. For a second, for like a brief fleeting second, I really thought that we had like found a game where it's just, there is no gameplay. You just kind of go around and you explore the ocean. There's like just some weird stuff that you can find in this alien ocean biome. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. All right, let's go downwards this time. After all, the game gave me the option to explore, did it not? Ah, we go into the mysterious cavern. Again? Okay, I'll just keep going down. Okay, the controls are completely different now. Where am I going? What is this mysterious land? Is this one of the black-haired people it was telling me about? I'm not missing any controls, am I? No? No, you just kind of move around. I mean, is this game kind of just wanting me to explore, or am I supposed to do something here? I probably am, but I think it's just broken, so, you know. Not much you can do. You're just dealing with a completely busted game. Well, I think that might be the last game of the night. There's other fish in the sea. I can check out the other levels. There's a bunch of them. Shame that they don't really work. Good ending? Good ending. Label. I don't know, what is this? Just a jellyfish giving a dead fish a med kit. There's a cutscene? Show me the cutscene. You found a jellyfish child. Bother them? Yes. Good ending. What? I don't know what to think anymore. I don't even know if we should rate that. There's really nothing to it. It's like, you just move around, and not in the good way. What about this, though? What about Vitamore? Come on, you really expect me to stop without playing Vitamore? Come on, Vitamore. Oh, look at that. I can water and I can plant and I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer. I have to keep the H2O balance steady. With my crops, I'm growing crops. I'm growing the sunflowers. There's a ladder here. I can't use it. I can't use anything. The water does nothing. The nozzle does nothing. Thanks, Vitamore. Thanks for closing us out on a high note. Okay. Look, I know how this game goes. We'll just keep looking and looking and looking for a game worthy of ending the stream, and it'll never come. So, why don't we just go ahead and end this charade? It's time to rate our games tonight. How many did we get? I feel like we got a decent amount, and then we kind of slowed down towards the end, but still pretty good. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. You didn't miss anything, chat member. You can fall asleep as much as you want. All right, 9 games, that's pretty good. Let me crop in real quick, and then we can get started. I'll probably have to adjust this a little bit because it moves around. Okay, so the day was kind of it feels all over the place. So we'll see where the ranking goes, where like we end up with all the games, but it feels like we were all over the place. Anyway, our first game tonight was something. What was it? Hang on, I have to look over at my cheat sheet over here. Was it Moon Landing the game? I think so. Or it might have been yeah, it was Moon Landing the game. Where is that? It's over here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Moon Landing the game. Let me tell you, I have a vivid memory of this experience. You played as a rocket, you soared up into the sky, you had to avoid, the typical thing that NASA rockets have to avoid. Those things being like other planes and clouds, obviously. The only thing it has going for it, because otherwise it would just be a game where you just avoid the obstacles. You're constantly moving upwards and you avoid the obstacles by moving left and right. The only thing that it does beyond that is it kind of shifted perspectives sometimes. So you went left and right for a while, then it wanted you to go up and down, then it went to a diagonal axis. And I assume that if we had kept playing, it would have gone to all sorts of other axes. But we didn't keep playing, as a matter of fact. We actually stopped playing. And I do not regret that for one moment. It's very basic. Very basic. I appreciate that. I guess it varied things up a little bit. But there was music. It did have music, I'm almost sure. I think this is a D. It's a D game. I feel pretty confident in that, I would say. Like, it had just enough content and just enough of a spark of creativity to it to, like, just barely claw its way out of F tier. So that's what I'm thinking. Then we had Keep Your Pace. Where's that? Here it is. Keep Your Pace is the game that should have started the stream. It actually had kind of a unique concept behind it, where whenever you moved, the little stamina meter would either go up or would go down, and you just had to keep it from hitting either of those absolutes. And so, yeah, you kind of had to ration out how much you moved. It takes you out of the experience because you constantly just have to stop playing the game in order to progress through the game. But, for what I saw what it was going for, even though it didn't tell me that, I just kind of had to figure it out. Thankfully, I did. One of the rare moments of intelligence in tonight's stream. It was unique. There are obviously other games like this that exist, but you ran away from the void. It's very easy to understand once you figure out what you have to do. I wouldn't say it's B tier. I don't know. Again, unique. That's like the only positive thing I could say about it. It's unique. Yeah. I feel like it needs a bit more than that. If the only thing I can say about this game on the positive side is, well, it was unique, then that seems like a C tier. Maybe it'll move up to B depending on how all the other games shake out tonight. We'll see. Next up, what's next? Again, these don't have to be in perfect order. I'm just kind of looking around a bit. Why don't we do Till the End? Till the End was our Flappy Bird clone. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize how to play it, but that's all behind us now. All this is almost all behind us. This entire stream will be behind us soon, and we'll be all the better for it. Yeah, it's Flappy Bird. You know it. You've played it. It's it's Flappy Bird, but with worse controls. It has other modes, I guess, which I guess I appreciate. I mean, it's better than it just being like just a one-off. Yeah, it's just Flappy Bird. That's it. There are modes. Keep that fact in mind whenever I get to the Towards the Skies game and its slippery mode. I'll have a lot to say about that, I'm sure. Anyways, till the end. Spelled incorrectly, by the way, with only one L. I just realized that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking... I guess B? I guess B. Because I actually did weirdly well at it. I don't know why, even though the controls were worse than normal Flappy Bird, I still did well enough at it. By the way, this is something I was thinking about recently, and I need to clear the air on this. I need to make it clear that this entire tier list exists in like its own separate dimension of gaming. What I mean by that is like, there are obviously games that I like, real games that I enjoy. Stuff like Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Mario Odyssey, Don't Starve Together, RimWorld. Those games are on like a completely different list. So if we ever even did get an S tier game, which we never will, but even if we did, it wouldn't be like up with those. Like those exist at a higher tier that are beyond any of these things. I hope that made some sense. So when I put this in B tier, that doesn't literally mean this is like one of the best like real games I've ever played. Like no, we're looking through all this through the lens of garbage, okay? I just wanted to make that clear. Anyways, why don't we do Beans Survival next before it completely leaves my memory? Beans Survival was a Minecraft-like. Oh boy, I mean, I appreciate there was a decent bit of coding that went into that. Kinda. You broke blocks, you could place them, it was a little awkward. I'm glad that we figured out how to do it at least. One thing we could never figure out is how to equip a stick. He's literally he's holding a stick in the thumbnail and we never figured out how to do that. I felt like I was doing everything. It's probably like some very specific button. Oh, you didn't press the comma button. Oh, you fool. That was the key all along. Well, sorry, it's a little too late now. Kind of feels like C tier again. You know, it's not as unique as whatever that other one is that's on this list. What is that? Keep the Pace or something? Bean Survival, you know, it's Minecraft, but 2D, very simple. But somebody tried, you know, they have their own little crafting system. I saw that you could make campfires and you can probably make a whole bunch of different stuff. We never got to mine downwards, so there might have been stuff down there. Typically, I kind of rate the games based off what I experienced and not what I wanted them to be or what I suspect they would be. Even with that in mind, though, this had more going on than Moon Landing. Moon Landing is about as basic as they come. Even that's not true. We've had way more basic. Anyway, let's move along. What's next? Let me look here. You know, let's get this out of the way. Save the Bird. I know that this wasn't the next one we played. I don't care. I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay? Save the Bird. Apparently there was a bird. I never saw it. I just saw some feathers. Like, again, I said it while we were playing it, but it gave you instructions on what to do. Find the switch, collect the feathers. And, like, you do that immediately on the first screen. Then after that, it's all about platforming. Like, it's not about collecting feathers or finding the switch at all. That's just window dressing. Window dressing for a dump. A garbage dump that has a window looking into it. I don't know. The metaphor doesn't really work. Anyway, I'm thinking D tier. I'm kind of thinking D tier. Yeah. I would almost give it an F tier, but there were like some unique things like the Kiwi monster and I don't know, just like some stock images. There's a haunted level. Remember that? I don't know. There's a dash button. I mean, to be fair, the platforming in this game in Save the Bird is actually some of the better platforming I've experienced in Flow Lab, weirdly. I can't believe I'm even saying that. And trust me, that is a low bar. It's still bad by platforming standards, but it was much better than most Flow Lab games I've encountered. The dash actually worked. The problem is that the keys were weird. It was just a weird set of keys to assign to that feature, and it was just very awkward. So I don't know, if you think you can do a better job, by all means, go play it yourself. But I think I feel pretty confident putting it in D tier. What's next? Oh yeah, Before the Ash. We played that right at the start, pretty much. This was interesting. It's not like the normal games we play, and I feel kind of bad about this one because this is a game that demands like more of your time and more of your attention. And since we're streaming this, and since I want to keep the audience at least somewhat entertained, everybody's asleep now, but since I kind of value that, we kind of had to speed this along, and we didn't get to engage with it for as long as it really needed to be engaged with in order for it to like start picking up. But yeah, I mean, it's like a little civilization kind of, even that's not really correct. It's just kind of like you make your different settlements, you earn money, you slowly earn more and more and more, but watch out, the volcano occasionally sets things on fire. It might have gotten pretty interesting as the game went on. Maybe like a bunch of fire would start spreading a lot quicker and all over the place, and you have to be a lot more like judicious about like what you're clicking on and what you're buying. As it stands, I just kept buying whatever I could afford, and that was enough. So I'm just assuming that this gets better. Again, though, it's best to judge the game based off what you experience and not what you assume. Even with all that being said, it almost feels like A tier. This would be the first A tier game we'd have in a while. Unfortunately, I just don't think. I don't know. It's not like, it's just something you sit and look at. There's only so much to see. There was the whole card conceit. There is stuff going on here. There is a vision behind Before the Ash. I fully realize that. And I'm sure that if I kept playing it, then I would have seen more of what it had to offer, obviously. But, it's pretty simple. I don't know. But putting it in B tier seems wrong, because Till the End is just a Flappy Bird-like, whereas this actually had, like, unique graphics and animations. And you know what? I kind of could see myself returning to it. Kind of. I'm not going to. Again, this is all hypothetical. But A and B tier, that's kind of what that represents, is these are the games that I would feel like I could return to. On another day with stronger games, Before the Ash would be a B tier game. But tonight, I think A tier, it barely scrapes by. I understood what I was doing after a bit. I like that you can put out the fires and you're not completely at the mercy of just the randomized volcano. It's fine. It does exactly what it needs to do. Maybe it could have done a little bit more, but it certainly could have done a lot less. So I appreciate that. Towards the Skies. So let me just hover that around hell tier for a bit. Towards the Skies, generic, basic, as basic a platformer as they come. I think the only positive thing I had to say about it was that the character had squash and stretch, if you really paid close attention, which you probably were not. You were probably asleep, and I do not blame you. You could probably dream up a better game than this, quite easily, in fact. Yeah, it's just very simple. You're just platforming. That's it. You're platforming, and the game occasionally, it cheats you. Or am I thinking of this game? I think of Save the Bird. I think that one is the one that cheats you. This one is just kind of like, find the way to go. There's multiple paths, just figure it out. Oh, it's usually at the highest up side of the map. Yeah, you just keep going up and you'll probably find it. Oh, and don't forget about slippery mode, my favorite. If the entire game were slippery mode, we could be looking at a hell tier game, to be honest with you. But boy, as negative as all these things have been, I could still play it. I still knew what I was doing. It definitely feels like it's between F and D. You know what? D tier, these games in D tier at least had something unique about them. Moon Landing had the different things that you were dodging, and it kept shifting the perspective. And Save the Bird had the little cutout people. It would occasionally mess with you a little bit, giving you the fake door and stuff. It had the dash. It had decent platforming. Platforming was way better in Save the Bird than it was in Towards the Skies. I think this is an F tier game. If the controls were a little bit better and if there was just more stuff to look at, then yeah, sure, you'd be a bit higher up. But I'm literally just jumping over red triangles in this game. Yeah, it absolutely belongs in F tier. I can't believe I even had to think about that. Second to last game. Cute little non-eventful fishing game. Our latest and greatest in the fishing landscape. Is that offensive to use the word landscape referring to a fishing game? I don't know. Anyway, it was definitely not eventful. I wouldn't call it cute. I don't know. I guess the little guy with the trash can on his head, that was kind of cute. I guess. I don't know. Am I really gonna give a compliment? I mean, I keep looking for a fishing game where you can just kind of sit back, relax. There's like calming music, and you just catch a bunch of fish. It's just a bunch of them. And you can just kind of look, oh, look, they made like a little squid. You caught a little squid in this game. That's fun. Like, that's all I want. And this game got close to that. I thought this was what it was gonna be. And occasionally you get trash. You can unlock skins, so you're at least building towards something as you fill out your fishing log. That's all I want. And this game almost has that, except then it just completely bungles it by like half the fish aren't fish. More than half. I think we only saw like 2 sprites that even looked like fish. Then the creator just gave up. So don't appreciate that. Half the time when you caught something, it didn't even display correctly. The entire mechanic of lining up the gray bar with the pink bar, by the way, poor color theory. But anyway, lining those up was, I don't know, asinine. Yeah, it's not F tier. It's not C tier. If it had a little more going on for it, it could probably go to C tier. If it had something else, if at least maybe the fish looked better, if I saw some more fish, then maybe. Or if I got some more skins, perhaps. But as it stands, I don't even know what unlocked the skins. You just kind of keep fishing and keep trying the numbers, and oh, I guess I have a skin now. It's D tier. It's D tier. Maybe on a different day, if you were to ask me, it could possibly squeeze into C. But I feel good enough putting it in D, and I don't think I'm going to get too much backlash. Anyway, last game, Year of Awesome. I don't know why we saved this for last, but we did. Year of Awesome, I'm just going to put in Hell tier real quick while I adjust the cropping here. It's not a Hell tier game. It's definitely not. This was a game that somebody made for their partner, and that was kind of cute. You explored different little biomes. There were unique assets that the creator actually like made themselves. This wasn't like an asset flipping game like we got out of like Find the Bird or whatever that game was called. But at the same time, it's just so simplistic. You're just wandering this huge map. You can shoot, but your shots aren't even consistent. They just kind of go wherever. Some enemies I'm pretty sure you couldn't even kill. You can get coins, but to what end, I don't know. And you're just supposed to survive. Just keep surviving until the timer runs down. Maybe I should have left that running in the background to see what happens if you make it a full year. But frankly, I really don't care. So, what does it get? I'm thinking... I kind of think it feels a bit like a C tier. I don't know. C tier, I mean, it kind of seems like it more belongs in D tier with these other games that just were very simple. Just have a few controls, you kind of just know what to do, and you do it, and the game just lingers on until you get bored or you die. At least with these C tier games, there was something unique about them. Being survival again. Somebody actually like tried to code their own little Minecraft. I can appreciate that. And it kind of worked. If I had just figured out a few more buttons, maybe I could have actually started engaging with it more. And keep the pace. Again, I just kind of like the concept. It could have been handled better. A lot better, let's be honest. And it probably could have gotten a B if it had handled itself a bit better. But the point is, both of these games in C tier at least had something going for them, some kind of spark. Year of Awesome, I feel like it's the only reason I'm even remotely positive about it is because I know the context, that it was just made because somebody wanted to gift their partner a little game. And then, that's cute. But if I didn't know that, if I had just played it and I was like, oh, okay, you just wander around and shoot, it would be nothing. Basically nothing. I mean, there are things to do as opposed to Towards the Skies where there's just nothing to do, basically. So, yeah, I think it belongs in D. I feel pretty confident in this list. I think this list reflects pretty well what I was talking about at the beginning, where it felt kind of all over the place. From F tier all the way up to A tier. That poor S tier just keeps waiting. I feel sorry for it. I feel a great pity. But it's not happening. Sorry, S tier. Maybe another day. And Hell tier, also empty. Hell is empty. We did it. We did it, everybody. We emptied hell itself. Until next stream, where, who knows, there might be 5 games down there. Weirder things have happened. So, anyway, thanks for joining. This is the end of the stream. There's nothing more for me to really say, except I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'll be sorry again, because, spoiler alert, I lied. There are more forgotten games. I lied. We're all liars here at Spotluck Gaming. I take it all back. We're liars. We're awful. I'm sorry.